accurate knowledge, we'll be able to go out and tell women, men, boys, and girls that Jesus Christ saves.
The spirit that's in you is to be innovative, to defy the odds, to go against the grain, to go against tradition, to do a new thing, to do a radical thing.
All right. Well, it is a Thanksgiving Thursday. Yes. And the day that the Lord has made. And truly, we are rejoicing and glad in this day. Listen, I want to take this opportunity just to welcome you to the Takeoff Prayer Call, a ministry of igniting the flame, and how grateful I am for each of you and for your daily commitment to prayer and seeking God as we endeavor to start today and each day off the right way. Time spent with God is never ever wasted, but it always sets the tone, the pace, and the tempo for our day, whereby we can boldly declare, "This day was made for me, and I was made for this day." Come on, you ought to go ahead and declare, "This day was made for me, and I was made for this day." And so I'm so excited and grateful for this day. And listen, I'm grateful for each and every single one of you, all of our flame igniters, all of our Central Baptist Church family. Want you to go ahead, check in the comments, and share the broadcast. Come on, let's do it. I need you to share. I want to reach as many people as possible, and I need your help in that. I'm praying for all of our sick, shut in, and bereaved. The Hunley family experienced a loss on yesterday, Brother Morris, and we are thankful to God that the Lord has healed Brother Morris. But we are praying for Sister Raynell and her entire family. And Central, we want to wrap our arms around this family during their time. And to all of you that are facing challenges in your life, want to say happy birthday to my great grandmother, Willie Esther Meadows. And to all of our other birthdays and anniversaries on today, thank God for your life and for your love. And you know it, we love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Listen, I want to extend in this graduation season a very special congratulations to my sister, who will be graduating this afternoon from Jacksonville State. And so very proud of her and all of our graduates as they navigate this particular season. And tonight, Central, we are starting a dementia seminar series. It'll start this Thursday and continue every Thursday in the month of May from 6 to 8 p.m. That's Eastern time. Now, I need about 10 of you, 10 more of you to register. I need about 10 more of you to register. We text out the registration link. And so I need us to meet this mark. And we are partnering with Flourishing Communities and Dementia 360. And I know that we can make this a tremendous success. And so let's make sure that we sign up or call the office to sign up as well. Now, your commitment is every Thursday in the month of May, 6 to 8 p.m. This is for caregivers and all that just kind of want to learn more information as we are aging and dementia and Alzheimer's affects our community disproportionately. Well, we're going back to John chapter 20 and 29, which records these words. Then Jesus told him, because you have seen me, you have believed. But blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. Then Jesus told him, because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. I want to talk this morning about the faith that sees first. The faith that sees first. Come on, the faith that sees first. Now, yesterday, Thomas had just made his confession. We talked about that. Trembling lips, wide eyes, he had declared, my Lord and my God. In that moment, the room should have shouted. The disciples should have danced. Thomas should have collapsed into Jesus's arms. It was the climax, the exhale, the restoration. But Jesus wasn't done speaking. He pivots, and with divine foresight, he turns his words toward a generation he could already see. He said, you believe me because you have seen me. But blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe. He had seen enough in Thomas, and now, family, I believe Jesus was speaking prophetically into 2025 years later. People like us. He wanted to give us a word. Now, this, what he said, wasn't just a general lesson. This was a prophetic moment. Jesus moved out of the room, beyond the century, beyond the first witness. He was pronouncing a blessing over people who had not been born like you and like me, but would still believe anyway. People who wouldn't get the locked room where Jesus would come through the door. They wouldn't have Jesus breathe upon them literally. They wouldn't get to touch Jesus's nail-scarred hands or put their hand in his pierced side, but they would still call him Lord. See that he talking about me now. He's talking about me. Somebody just declared he's talking about us now. And see, let's be real. It's easier to believe when you've seen something. When the miracle walks through the door, when the tomb is obviously empty, when the breath of Jesus fills the room. But what about when you weren't there or even born 2,000 years ago? What about in your life now, when the door stays shut, when the wounds are invisible, when the voice isn't audible? What about when you just got to trust the word, stand on the word, believe the report, trust the testimony? See, that ain't simple faith, that stubborn faith, that stand through the dark kind of faith. It is in this moment that Jesus spoke to the future from the wounds of the past. See, Jesus had just shown Thomas his scars. The pain of crucifixion still marked his body. But instead of stopping at personal validation, he moves to speak into future generations. He says somebody's going to believe without the benefit of this moment. Somebody's going to trust me without a scar to see. Somebody's going to worship me in advance. When Jesus spoke this blessing, he was speaking over children who would grow up only hearing about him. He was speaking over martyrs who would die for a savior they never touched. He was speaking to black believers on plantations who believed Jesus was greater than Master's whip, and that the Bible ascribed to a love and a liberation that was greater than what they would declare from the plantation preacher. He was speaking over preachers like me who would declare he lives and have never seen the tomb. He was speaking us into the text, y'all. And that's what makes our faith so sacred, that we were not there in that room or in that tomb over 2,000 years ago, but we got the revelation. Somebody declared, I got the revelation. I got the revelation. I'm in this revelation. The blessing isn't for those who see it, it's for those who believe through it. Now, Jesus didn't say that Thomas wasn't blessed. But what he did was he set apart a different kind of blessing. He said that there's a kind of faith that doesn't follow sight, but leads to sight. This is the kind of faith that shows up when it hurts, that shouts when it's hard, that believes when I can't see it, that holds on when all you got is a word from God. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. That's the kind of faith that Jesus is highlighting. He ain't highlighting no flashy faith, no conditional faith. He's talking about a resilient faith that says, I wasn't there, but I'm still here. I dare somebody declare, I wasn't there, but I'm still here. That I need y'all to hear me up here. I wasn't there, but I'm still here. I may not have seen him 2,000 years ago, but I'm so glad 2,000 years ago when he died on the cross, he was dying for me. When he got up 2,000 years ago, he got up for me. I wish I had some witnesses around here that can declare it's personal, that Jesus looked through the generations. He saw the pews, he saw the pulpits, he saw the prayer meetings, he saw the prayer call, he saw Facebook and YouTube, he saw Igniting the Flame, he saw Popo, I know you gotta be on here. He saw Big Mama in that little rocking chair. He saw the forefathers and mothers of old that would sing song like he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I'm his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He saw you as a teenager at the altar, not knowing the theology, but knowing the tug. That's what I had as a little boy. I just went to seminary, but I knew I had a tug from the Lord. And I'm telling you today, he saw me, he saw you. He saw the mother praying over her child, grandmama praying, daddy, granddaddy praying, child on in another city, in another state, on the college campus. Come on now. he said that one right there is blessed, because I may not have seen him, but I felt him walk in my room. I'm getting a little excited, but I need some people that can say, like the old church, that there's some things I may not know. There's some places I cannot go, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Let me get off of here. God is real. Would you just declare that in the comment? God is real. Yes, he's real. For I can feel him deep within. See, this is what Jesus said here in John 20 and 29. It's the lunch code for the church. Without this blessing, there's no church, because it validates the faith of generations after the apostles and those who were eyewitnesses of Jesus. It prepared the disciples for the hard work of preaching to people who had never seen Jesus. It framed the gospel as not just seen, but believed. That every time I stand up in church, the blessing of John 20:29 falls on my life. Every time you give, every time you sing, every time we preach, every time we trust, every time we hold on and not give up and throw in the towel, we are living out this blessing. Every time we say, he got up in the face of philosophies and those that would try to dispel that what happened 2,000 years ago is real. You walk in there, sister Raynell, you're standing in there, but you lost your husband just yesterday, and you're on the broadcast today. You were on the broadcast yesterday in Bible study at 12. Your husband passed the afternoon. It hadn't even been 24 hours. But you said, Pastor, I still believe. See that's what happened when you lose a job and money is funny and change is strange. But you say, Lord, I still believe. When your family walk out, your friends forsake you, when relationships are on the rock, and you say, Lord, I still believe. That blessing is on. It's on me. Somebody declared it's on me. I didn't see him, but I'm blessed because I didn't see, and I still believe. But hold up, let me just tell you, one day, oh my God, I said one day we will see face to face. And oh, I want to see him, look upon his face there to see forever his amazing grace. On the streets of glory, let me lift my voice, cares are past, home at last, ever to rejoice. I don't see, but I believe, and one day I'll see. And I don't want to just see him, but I want to hear him say, well done. Father, I thank you for your word today. And we are those who are blessed because we have not seen, yet we believe. And thank you for this kind of faith today. Now, Lord, help us to continue to persevere, to not waver, to not give up, not to throw in the towel, but yet to believe, to hope against hope, and to know that you indeed are real and that you're really working and moving on our behalf. I'm lifting all of our sick, God, our shut in, our bereaved, those that are navigating life and challenges, and yet we believe. And we thank you that those who hope in you will never be put to shame. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, listen, family, we got to sign off, but Lord, was anybody blessed by this word on today? I'm telling you, we are blessed because we haven't seen, but we do believe. And I need you to I need you to be a digital disciple and share and tag someone in this message on today. And I want to challenge those that have this type of faith. I ain't got to see to believe. I want you right now. I want to see those that have that type of faith. We're going to sow a seed on today. You know, every day after the broadcast, we have an opportunity to sow into the word that we have heard. And our sowing today ought to affirm, I don't have to see to believe. I want to challenge those that have that type of faith. This is a verse 29 seed. This is a verse 29 seed. I'm one of those. I believe. I believe. That's all I want you to do. This is my I believe seed. And we're going to sow that seed of 29. 29. Somebody may give 290, but I want to challenge as many of you that can and will do that seed of 29. The cash tag is $Ignite CDM. Ignite CDM. Ignite CDM. I want to pray for the Range family. I don't know who transitioned in the Range family. Can y'all let me know that? But let's sow that seed today. 29. Somebody declare, I'm in, Pastor. I'm in. I believe. $Ignite CDM. Everybody that can and will, that seed of 29 as we are in this verse 29. Tomorrow we're gonna wrap this thing up, and we'll begin on next Monday with an entirely new series. But I want to thank you for your faithfulness and your sowing and your engagement during this series. Now, Central, I need you. I need 10 more of you to sign up and be present on tonight as we're kicking off our dementia awareness seminar. And I'm looking to see you starting tonight. Tonight, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dinner will be served. You ain't got to worry about trying to get dinner. And the dementia seminar series will begin on tonight, every Thursday in May. Of course, we're having Sunday worship on Saturday at 12 noon, and our new members are completing their orientation on Saturday as well at 10 a.m. So let's lock in. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you is my prayer. And remember, as always, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed.
I have discovered evil wants to overtake me. I'm encouraged to keep His light shining in me. No longer bound beneath the load of guilt and shame. And if you're in darkness, He can bring a change.
Ignite your flame. Don't be ashamed.
Don't be ashamed.
Lift your voice, stand and proclaim.
Lift your voice.
Prove what God can do. Show others He lives in you.
Lives in you. Oh, ignite your flame. This is what He wants you to do. Oh, ignite.
Ignite your flame.
I believe you can do it. Listen, I know it may seem hard right now, but I discovered that evil is overtaking. But I'm encouraged. I've got to keep the light shining. No longer bound beneath the load. And if you're in darkness, I
riches in heaven, rich beyond your situation.